Now to the governor's response to testing and getting the state economy back on track. He just wrapped up talking a few minutes ago, and you saw it right here. WPTV News Channel 5's Stephanie Suskind was following his news conference in Fort Lauderdale. Stephanie, a lot of emphasis at moving full speed ahead.
Colony, good afternoon. Yes, the governor spoke here just wrapping up a few moments ago. He touched on a couple of major topics. One of them, unemployment, as you mentioned earlier. He says they are working through that backlog. He says that they processed about 100,000 claims this week, compared to just 35,000 last week. So they are working to make progress through that. They've added 100 additional servers to the system and hired another 2,000 people to work through taking calls and trying to answer people's questions about the unemployment system. Now, the reason he was in Broward County today was for testing. They are opening up 2 walk-up testing sites for people to get tested for COVID-19. So one of them here at the Urban League Center in Broward County, where he was speaking, the other at a Mitchellmore Park in Pompano Beach. So people will be able to walk up. They do not need to drive through in a car. They can come up and be tested if they are experiencing any symptoms. Those are the only requirements, and an appointment is not necessarily required either. He says if successful, which he expects it to be, that may expand to other parts of Southeast Florida. And when it comes to Southeast Florida and reopening the state, the governor says our area could look a little different from the rest. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Maybe Southeast Florida next phase looks a little different. Maybe I'm gonna work with them to figure out what they think makes the most sense in terms of this next phase. But I think the mayor here, the mayor in Miami-Dade, I think they do believe we do need to get to a next phase. Maybe Southeast Florida looks a little different than the rest of the state.
And one other point I do want to mention, the governor said that as of last night, there were 774 people in ICU beds statewide being treated for the coronavirus. He says that is the lowest number since April 9th. Reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, Stephanie Suskind, WPTV News Channel 5.